Hi everyone, it's me. So today we are going to talk about some of the British slang that I hate. Get ready in the comments. For those of you who don't know me, my name is Alanna and I am a Canadian, but I've been living here in England for over 5 years. So, been here a hot minute. Now, I love British slang for the most part. And what's pretty cool about the UK is there is so much slang, words and phrases. All of it is very interesting, but that does not mean all of it is good. So today we are going to cover an undetermined amount of slang words. I've written them down, but I haven't counted them. So Alanna, who is editing this video, this is how many slang words we're going to cover. Wow, how exciting. So without further ado, let's go. Okay, first up we have chalky. Yes, chalky, as in chocolate, something that is chocolatey or chocolate. I hate it. If a child were to say it, sure, kids can get away with saying most things, but I have heard grown men, 50-year-old men, say chalky, and it makes me want to die. Closely related to chalky, we have bicky. Yep. Of course, bicky is a British slang word for biscuit. If you ever hear bicky, I am deeply sorry. And if you have the worst luck ever, you might hear chalky bicky, which just don't. Another British slang word that I can't stand is lurgy or the lurgy. So it's when you are ill, but it tends to be used when you're like quite snotty. That's what it makes me envision all the time, is like dripping snot. That's disgusting, I know. It's almost as disgusting as saying lurgy. So don't say it. It's not a good word. Pick something else. How about crimbo? As in Christmas, but it's like a cutesy word to say Christmas, but it's definitely not cutesy. It's just kind of annoying. So let's just say Christmas. Don't say crimbo. Please, I beg you. Now, a slang phrase that comes up sometimes is bloody Nora, which is a little bit annoying. But I found a little thing online, like who is Nora? Bloody Nora, who's Nora? And what has she done? Nora is not a woman's name, but a form of the word horror. The phrase started off as flaming horror or bloody horror as a cry of disbelief. In the normal Cockney manner, the final G and the opening H were dropped to produce something that sounded like flamin' aura, aura, and then eventually that turned into bloody Nora. Let's just leave Nora alone. She's had enough trouble. Another British slang word that I don't like is snog, which means to kiss, of course. And it just, not nice. I remember I had a writing teacher back in school, and she would say that all words have tastes. So when you are writing something, certain words have a good taste, certain words have an awful, gross taste. And snog is such a bad tasting word for something that's supposed to be wonderful, you know, making out with someone, kissing somebody, yay, how exciting. But snog, blech, it just tastes really bad. Another British slang phrase that I will admit to you, don't tell anybody else, I like to say it because it's silly. And it's, you having a bubble. And you have to say it very exaggerated. So something like this. You having a bubble? Or, if you're feeling adventurous, you could add a mate onto the end, as in, you having a bubble, mate? I'm so sorry you had to see that and hear that. But you having a bubble is just a phrase that is very silly. I don't like it, but also, I mean, I definitely say it when I'm trying to be funny. So, I mean, now that's out. Maybe I should I should probably cut that out. Alanna, editing this video, let's just cut that one out. Thank you. Do you say bog roll? Could you not say that anymore, please? Now, of course, bog roll is like a slang other way of saying like toilet roll. But it's just, again, bog is such a, it's such a bad tasting word that I can never imagine actually verbally saying bog roll other than in this situation. Bog roll is gross. Toilet roll is what it is. I mean, toilet roll, in Canada and in America, we would say toilet paper. That's a separate thing. Toilet paper, toilet roll, I mean, they're quite similar. Okay, sure. Bog roll, no. I will accept loo roll, which is obviously the same thing. Loo roll is okay. Bog roll, no. Never. Never again. Let's just erase that from our vocabulary. Now, if you have lasted this long in my video, you are basically legally obligated to subscribe. Subscribe to my channel, please. I beg you. Next, we have chat up, which is like you're hitting on somebody, you're flirting with somebody, you're at the bar and you go to some person at the bar and you're gonna chat them up. I just don't like it. Hence, it's on this list. I don't like it. Chat up. It's just a bit gross. A bit gross. That's how I feel about that one. Another British slang word that I hate is nosh. Now, I'm pretty sure this has various meanings, but nosh actually means food. Like in the dictionary, nosh is food. It's a terrible word. I don't like it. I'm pretty sure Northerners use it for other things. Do you guys use nosh for other things? Anyway, I just think it's not a nice word, nosh. Certainly not in a North American accent such as mine. It just sounds dumb. It is kind of dumb, isn't it? Can we all agree it's not a good word? Thank you so much. Now we had nosh, not to be confused with dosh. So while nosh is food, dosh is a British slang word for money. I don't like it. I mean, I don't need to say that every time. All of these words are words that I don't like. But dosh is just another silly one. I'm fine. There's some slang for money, so say quid. Quid is a slang word for pounds, for money. Quid is fine. It makes a lot of sense. I've said it sometimes. I hear it all the time. But for some reason, dosh is just like a bit more upsetting. You know, like quid is here. Quid is like in the middle. Quid's fine. Dosh is down here. You can't even see it in the video. It's way down here, and it's not good. Another slang like phrase or name, I guess, I don't like is the missus. It's very old school and it just makes me feel a bit sad. I don't like it. I should stop saying that. Why don't I like it? It just, I wouldn't ever want someone to refer to me as the missus because it just feels very dismissive. I know I'm just reading into that, but I don't like it. Now, similar to the missus, another phrase that I can't stand is the old ball and chain. Now, this, of course, is very outdated. It's very old school. It's usually said by old men at the pub who are deeply unhappy. If you are unhappy, please just get a divorce. I would rather you get a divorce than refer to the old ball and chain, okay? You heard it here first. You deserve to be happy, okay? I believe in you. Now, this one is like a different word choice. So here in the UK, obviously you have ketchup, but some people call it red sauce, which makes me irrationally angry. I literally see red when I think of red sauce. Now, even worse than red sauce is if you find someone who refers to ketchup, aka red sauce, as Tommy K. Yes. Why? Tommy K. Just say ketchup. Okay? I'm going to start a petition. If you know somebody who refers to ketchup as Tommy K, send them my way, and I will get them to sign something to say that they will never say it again. Now, another British slang word that can get kind of annoying is bants. So, of course, this is a whole separate topic, but banter is quite popular in the UK, but especially between friends. You know, a lot of people don't want to show affection. That's fine. Use banter instead. To me, it's kind of annoying. We'll talk about that another time, not today. But instead of saying banter, the short form is bants, and that has become like a new slang word. So instead of situations where you would normally say banter, forget banter. Just say bants. And hopefully you won't get punched in the face. Now, I'm hoping that people, just because there are slang words that I don't like, British slang words, of course, does not mean that I hate living here, okay? I realize that I don't need to say that, but knowing that the comments are gonna, like, what they're gonna be like, I feel like I should just say that now, although they're probably angry comments already. I have spent so much money and there's been so much heartache to live here, okay? I love it here, okay? Don't be so sensitive. I'm sensitive. The UK as a country is not sensitive, so you don't need to defend it. I guess that's what I'm saying. I love it here, okay? This is in good humor. This is bants, okay? So please don't get angry. Thank you. How about isn't it? Isn't it being the slang shortened version of isn't it? Isn't it? It's a lovely day out, isn't it? Or you could say, it's a lovely day, isn't it? Isn't it is a slang word that I just can't stand. I know a lot of people will say that only young, like teenagers say that's a teen thing. That is not true. You're lying, and I know you're lying. I have heard so many grown people with children, people with responsibilities and mortgages say "in it." So it's not fun. On top of that, we have "isn't it, bruv." Now, "isn't it, bruv" is definitely more of a teen thing. It's what the kids say. So I guess like a North American version would be like, you add "isn't it, bruv" to the end of a sentence. So, it's a beautiful day out, isn't it, bruv? You're never going to hear that in the real world, but I can't think of anything else. So, it's a beautiful day, isn't it, bruv? In Canada, what would we say? It's a beautiful day, eh, bud? Eh, bud would be like, isn't it, bruv? Like, it's just sort of a throwaway thing you add on to the end of a sentence. But isn't it, bruv, drives me crazy. Isn't it as well? It's kind of fun to say, but I would rather if we didn't say it anymore. Just only say it in the comfort of your own home. And preferably not on camera that people are going to watch. Please don't judge me. Another British slang word that I don't like is calling women bird. I realize there is a long historical significance to that slang word, but it feels so outdated and silly. Calling a woman bird. That's not. Now this one I'm not even going to dignify saying out loud. It's just awful. How about a cheeky Nando's? Now, I don't really have anything against cheeky. I think it's a fun word. It's kind of silly, but it's playful, and you can use it in so many different situations and in so many different contexts. I have nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with cheeky. I'm not upset with cheeky. But saying cheeky Nando's just fills me with rage. I actually don't really see the appeal of Nando's. For those watching who don't know what Nando's is, it's a chain, like a restaurant chain. And for some reason, cheeky Nando's stuck. I don't know if it was part of a marketing campaign, but my God, it has stuck in the consciousness of all Brits for some reason. So, cheeky Nando's, no thank you. Cheeky, anything else? Yeah, okay. That's fine. It's a fun word. It's cute. It's playful. Cheeky Nando's? No. I draw the line. Another British slang word that I can't stand is fit. So, fit as in an attractive person. As a Canadian, this was really kind of strange to get my head around because, of course, in North America, fit, you know, if you say, wow, that person is so fit, of course you mean like physically strong or athletic or muscly, you know, fit as in actual fitness, right? Someone is so fit. But when you're here in the UK and you hear someone say fit, it's usually more like they are hot. So, wow, that person is so fit, that person is so hot. But for some reason, fit just kind of like, I don't like it. I think maybe because it's the people who have said it, I don't really like. That's my own grudge and my own cross to bear. I'm sorry. But yeah, fit is not very nice. We could say attractive. That's okay. Maybe not say fit. And finally, the last British slang word that I don't like is ledge, as in legend. I think stereotypically younger people might say this, so you would usually say it in like a sarcastic way, like say somebody did something really like monotonous or easy, and you're like, wow, you did that, you're a ledge. So it's kind of bants. It's a little bit of banter. So calling someone ledge sarcastically, it's a bit of bants, you know, you're bantering with a friend, hopefully they're your friend. If you're doing it to a stranger, that kind of sucks. But yeah, ledge as in legend, I just don't like it. I think maybe because the kids say it and I don't understand the kids anymore. I'm just an old lady that lives in my house that never leaves. So those are this many slang words and phrases that I don't like. I hope you guys like this video. I realize it's in jest. It's just bants. Of course, I love living here in the UK. I know I don't need to say that. What am I trying to prove? Nothing. But I do love living here, and I do love British slang. But there are words that I can't stand. And if you have made it this far in the video, I would love to know what is your most hated British slang word or phrase. I think it'd be really funny to have like a big collection in the comments of like just stuff people cannot stand. But thank you so much for watching my video. Thank you so much for subscribing, for leaving a nice comment, maybe for a thumbs up. All of that would be really wonderful, but I appreciate you guys being here and lasting to the end of the video. God bless you. I hope you're having a wonderful time. My legs are so numb. I don't know if I'm going to be able to stand. As always, thank you guys so much for watching, and until next time, bye!